Hey, barbecue family.
Happy Thursday, everybody.
How's everybody doing?
Why are we rusty? We haven't even been gone for a week. What the heck is happening here?
I feel like you could see us for a brief period scrambling to get in here, but whatever. It's part of it.
Yeah,
it's
guys,
live.
this is
We're
a
here.
live show. If people don't know it's live by now, it is, okay?
And I feel like we get a grace period because this is technically the Christmas holidays, so like don't even we're here.
Exactly.
Don't
We're
even
here.
look at
You're
me.
here. We're grateful that you guys are all here. We're down here in the barbecue bunker. We're so excited to be here with you guys today. We got Asado Addict, that's Walter, saying Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad.
Hey, how are you? We've got Kathy, HT, Fritz Frank, Barbecue Mike G, Tom's Food Factory, Barbecue Mama. How's everybody doing over in the chat on YouTube?
Happy holidays, guys.
And C-Mac.
Hey, C-Mac. How's it going? Hope you guys all had a nice holiday. I'm going to keep it real. I'm holidayed out.
I was holidayed out before it even got started.
Yeah.
I'm not one for the holidays, especially this one.
And especially, guys, when you do what we do, the holidays, like the Christmas holidays, start in October. So I'm over it. I'm over it now.
Yep, I'm over it.
We started doing Christmas content a long time ago. And so I'm ready for the new year to start. Who is with me?
I'm ready to put this year behind me.
Ready to pack up the gear.
Pack it up.
Decor.
Just get the what is this called? Tinsel? Twine? What do you want to call that?
That's
I don't know.
setting twine.
I would just get it, rip it down,
twine.
throw it at the temp. I'm over it.
Oh, don't
and
take
him.
it out on the temp.
Get him out of here. He lost his own graphic 5 minutes before the show started, so he can't put it up right now. He deleted it.
I'm gonna throw like it. It's like freeing that it's not just coming up every 90 seconds.
He was so upset, so he's like the only one that's actually upset about that.
Well, he is running the show, guys, and he is the one that needs to throw up the graphic for first on the grill. It was a shocker today. I was quite shocked. It was Hot Tommy. Congrats, Hot Tommy. That 13, if you're watching or if you're not able to watch today, I was very surprised. I thought since it's the holiday season, I thought he'd be up nice and early. But let's hope our buddy Bat is sleeping in. That's where I would like to be right now. I got up at 5 today. It was early.
It sucked. I think he only didn't get it because he gets it when he's working, if he's up early. So if he's off, who's getting up early while they're off? We've got Pit Life Barbecue Podcast. Hello. How are you guys doing?
We got Anthony joining us saying Merry Christmas, girls.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Walter's saying do it. I think he's saying throw the tinsel, baby. Throw it at the temp.
Let's get rid of the tinsel. Yeah. All right, guys, we've got a locked and loaded show for you. We're going to have a lot of fun. We've got a very special guest. We've got a very special recipe that's great for making after the holidays when you've got a lot of these hanging around. I know at least we do in our house because we're Italian.
Can't wait to talk about them. But more importantly, we got to kick off the show the way that we kick it off because I want to get to our special guest. He's a very, very special Canadian guest.
Me too.
But we got to kick it off first.
Okay, here we go.
Now, if you love it, you hate it. This is how we do it around here, okay, guys?
I'm 50-50 about it.
I've grown to love it over the years, honey.
I hear the song in my dreams sometimes.
Sometimes we get the day wrong. It's the holidays.
I hear it in my nightmares.
Excuse me, Tap? Okay, well, he's never getting his graphic back.
No. Here we go, guys.
All right, guys, let's do this. Thursday. Yes, it's Thursday. Boxing Day edition, which I don't even know what Boxing Day is.
It means everybody's at the store returning their gifts they got at Christmas that they didn't like.
Is it? I thought today was technically a holiday still. I thought like the stores were closed.
No, stores are open. When I used to
didn't
work
know
at
that.
Canadian Tire, this was like the busiest day of the year and people were crusty, let me tell you.
Oh.
I hated this day, working this day more than anything because people were just like, you tell me where the spirit of the season is. People getting these gifts
instantly after the 25th. It's like goodbye.
Like
the season's over. Back to crusty.
I don't want this pot set. I'm taking it back.
Crusty, cranky. All of the things.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, guys. Now we got to get to our guest because I am very excited that he's here with us on Boxing Day. So you guys may know him, and if you don't know him, where the heck have you been?
Yeah.
He goes by Ted Reader. He's the Godfather of the grill. I don't even know how many cookbooks the guy has made.
The one and only Ted Reader.
Yeah, the one and only.
And I am so proud to say that we are his friend. Very, very, like, I'm just astounded that
we're saying that.
Yes.
Are you assuming that we're his friend? We don't know if he's our friend. We don't know if he likes us or not.
Well, I just said we are, so that makes sense.
He did name his grills after us before, so maybe that's ground for friendship. I don't know.
I forgot about that. Yeah, he did.
All right, guys, let's welcome into the show Mr. Ted Reader joining us on Boxing Day. Teddy, how are you?
Merry Christmas, Maddie. Merry Christmas, Kiki. Merry Christmas, everybody out there.
Thank you so much for joining us,
Teddy,
Teddy.
are we friends? Can this one just go ahead and say we're friends?
Well, there's levels. I have this inner circle of levels. So what level are you at is the question.
Well, I don't know if
But I would say you're in the levels. You're in the levels. You're doing all right.
He's like, you guys are approaching the levels. You're not quite there.
It's slightly offensive, but I'll take it. It's still better than nothing. Teddy, thank you so much for joining
I like you. I like you.
Well, Teddy,
and you always smell good because it's a good thing.
That's important.
I think that is important, and I'm proud of that. I'm glad that Teddy's spreading the word on that because I take pride in smelling good. I do.
I was talking about the barbecue smell. The perfume, I don't care. All right.
Well, we've got both covered.
Teddy, we love you. We're so happy that you're here with us on technically, I thought this was a holiday, a stat day, but he's saying it's not. She's saying she's worked it before.
It's Angry Customer Day is what it is.
Yeah, maybe that's what it should be rebranded as.
If you've ever worked, Teddy, have you ever worked retail? Because if you have, then you know it's Angry Customer Day.
I've worked food service. So
he knows. Oh my goodness.
Christmas and New Year's and Thanksgiving and birthdays and holidays and weddings, and I've worked every day of the year, and it's I'm glad I'm not anymore. And
so are those all Angry Customer Days?
Well, it's you deal with customers, and the hospitality business can be a volatile business, and you got to put a smile on your face, and you do it for the love of the food. I don't know. I love what I do. That's I get up every day and I get to play with food. That's a pretty good thing.
It makes it all worthwhile.
It totally
does. It does.
Well, Teddy, we're happy that you're here with us today. You're joining us for Ravenous Rewind. We're talking today about New Year's because that's the next one coming up, the next holiday coming up. So the question for you today is, which food or dish must be on your New Year's Eve table every year? And when/why did you start including it in your New Year's Eve celebrations?
Wow. Yeah, I have to see. I'm normally in bed by 10 on New Year's Eve, so I'm really trying to rack my brain about. But something my wife and I have done for, I don't know if it's every year, but we try to do it as much as we can. It's a little bit decadent. I like caviar, and I like to splurge on a good tin of caviar and a bottle of champagne and toast my wife and eat some caviar until the tin is empty and call it a day. That's probably the thing we do the most. That's the nicest thing. But I think the biggest is being with my family, and
I love that.
That's it. Nice and simple. I'm old now. Okay. I'm gray and
I'm gray too
I'm
under here, Teddy.
Let's put it that way. I like to chill a little bit more than I used to go hard. I still go hard, but
we know you do. We know you do. We've been there when you do.
He goes hard during business hours though now.
Yeah, I work hard. I play hard. I get my sleep, and I have a shot every
Teddy. Okay,
now and again to keep you warm and have some fun.
What shot was that?
That was coffee infused Jägermeister.
Ooh, interesting flavors there.
I love that. And what a better way to celebrate New Year's Eve than a night at home, some nice caviar, nice bottle of champagne. I think that's
this is
ideal.
brunch.
Well, that's brunch, but I like the caviar idea because it's definitely something special. I would say that seems more on the fancy side of things, and I think that's a cool way to ring in the new year. And like you said, the main thing is about being with your family and people that you love.
Well, it's caviar is not for all. One, it's pricey, and so it's not something that I eat every day. It's a treat. And I look for good caviar. I don't need a lot of it. I just want, a nice bit of caviar. And there is some great Canadian caviar, the Canadian Caviar Company. and they're out of New Brunswick, and it's a great product and great caviar. So that's on this year's menu.
Do you at all believe in New Year's Eve traditions? Like, for example, a lot of people say that you're
Superstitions, do you mean?
like, yeah, like I guess you could,
superstitious food, like the lucky food.
or like,
type
yeah,
thing.
but like the traditional New Year's Eve, like foods that you're supposed to eat to bring luck next year. Like, they say you're supposed to eat like collard greens to bring like wealth, or black-eyed peas for health, or something like that.
Well, then I would think that for New Year's Eve, for happiness, that pig would be involved and bacon would be a necessity to bring in to end the 1 year and start the new year. The caviar is nice, the champagne, the family, but I'll think back to my mother, who always loved New Year's Eve. My mother loved to party. I think I learned to party from my mother. And Estrita, we're missing you this Christmas. This is our first without her. And but my mom on New Year's, it was very important. One was the champagne, and that is carried through from her. And I think she got that from my grandfather and grandmother. And so it's generations of drinking champagne on New Year's. But she had this cowbell, this Swiss cowbell, and she would go out at midnight in the front yard and she would ring that bell and scream Happy New Year. And that's what my mom did every year. She would ring in the new year with a big old cowbell and a glass of champagne and party till 3 or 4. So
She sounds like quite the character, and we're sorry to hear that this is your first Christmas without her, Teddy.
Teddy, are you going to carry
we're
on?
missing her, but I'll tell you this much: she was a good girl, so she rock and rolled right to the end.
I'm not surprised. She's your mama. But
That's it, man.
Teddy, are you gonna carry on the tradition? Did you get the cowbell? Are you gonna be going out there at maybe 10 p.m., maybe not midnight?
Yeah, maybe at 10 o'clock I'll go, hey, I'm done with you. Going to bed. But
well,
you know
Teddy,
what?
I love that.
That's it. You just have to have some fun, and the memories are put smiles on my face. So my mom always liked to party. She loved a good celebration, and so that was always the best part of the holiday season. And some turkey.
I love that. Well, Teddy, thank you so much for. That's always a welcome as well.
I love it. Yeah, Teddy, that was very sweet. And thank you so much for being here with us today. We know that you're headed off to Buffalo. You're going down to go watch a hockey game today. So we're even more grateful that you graced us with your presence today.
Thanks for having me on. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to everybody. Cook, eat, love, have fun. That's all. And it's tomorrow night's game, and it's Blackhawks versus Buffalo. So we're Blackhawking it all the way.
All right, well, go Blackhawks. Thank you so much, Teddy.
Thanks, Teddy. Happy New Year.
Cheers.
Happy
Bye.
New Year.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, that was very, very heartfelt.
I know.
I don't know what's wrong with me. My goodness, there was almost a little bit of a tear there.
Yeah, because the holidays are a hard time because it's like everybody is used to the traditions, and then when you lose someone, it's like there's a lot of people going through that this year, having like lost someone around the holidays. So we will raise our glass to Teddy's mom this year.
And I think that's so cool, though, that Teddy said it's all about the memories. And it's so true. That's the most important thing in life is family and the memories that you make with them. So it's sometimes I feel like it's like hard to remember that during this time of the year because we're all spending a lot of time with the family and it can get a lot at the time. But that's what we're all here to do. Make memories, spend time with each other, love on each other, like Teddy said.
Yeah.
And now, guys, we didn't say where you can find Teddy, but you can find him at Ted Grills on Instagram. And if you're in the Durham region area, or even if you're not, it's worth the trek out to come to his restaurant, The Joint. It's some of the best barbecue. We're not just saying this. You guys know that we wouldn't just say this. Some of the best barbecue that you'll ever have, not just in Canada, anywhere.
He does some insane stuff. His flavor combinations are out of this world. The guy is a culinary genius.
Yep, exactly.
Absolute culinary genius. There's a lot of fakers out there. There's a lot of people that think that they know food. He knows food.
I always think like Teddy walked so we could run. All of us.
Yes.
He was the first one of the first ones to put barbecue on the map, certainly here in Canada. So we owe Teddy a lot. We love him.
We
And
love
like
the
he
guy.
said, he works hard and he plays hard too. That's why we all love him. Now we have Keith joining us saying the soul leaves, but the spirit always stays.
Oh.
Keith, I think that's such a nice thing to remember
Yes.
this time of year and all the time, but especially at this time of the year when you're missing loved ones that are no longer here.
Yep.
Walter saying, let's meet there. Tell me when. Fritz Frank actually suggested that a little
Yes.
while ago to do a barbecue family meetup.
We've done one there before and it was quite fun. We should do another one.
It is awesome. And we definitely should do that, guys.
Hey guys over on TikTok.
Let's aim for that in the spring. It opens in May. What?
HT.
I work hard and sleep harder. HT. I love it.
Me too,
We know that to
HT.
be a fact. Now, guys, we got to get started on what we are making today.
Yeah.
Okay. We have a delectable recipe coming at you guys. This one is sweet. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
So we're making a dark chocolate panettone pudding with brown sugar sauce.
Yes. So if you are Italian, or even now this has become mainstream, if you've grown up in an Italian household, you know what this is.
Yep.
It's a panettone.
This is one cut in half. So this is what it looks like, basically. And then it comes with this thing here, which we're going to take off. Don't eat that, guys. That's not to be eaten. That's not edible.
So if you're not familiar with what these are, you might buy it in the store and unwrap it thinking that you're getting yourself like a rich cake. This ain't it.
If you're biting into it being like, this is a rather dry, sweet bread. That's what it is.
When we were kids, I remember hating these things because they're not super sweet. They're dry. They're good with a cup of coffee. But when you're a kid, you want something more like a chocolate cake. This is like in the bread family, but it's got some sugar. That's the best way to describe it.
Italians like things that are not super sweet.
Biscotti.
Yes.
They're all forms of bread that have a
Exactly.
little bit of sugar in them.
Which I personally love.
Hi,
I love
Yolanda.
a panettone straight up. But if
Hi,
you
Andy.
received one and you bit into it and you're like, it ain't my thing, then this recipe, I guarantee you, will be your thing.
You're going to like it. Okay, we've got someone letting us know that they are from Thunder Bay, Ontario. Hey,
Awesome.
fellow
Thunder Bay in
Ontarian.
the house. Guys, tell us where you're watching from. Would love to hear it. We
That was
always
retro
love that.
food flashback. And
Ooh.
hi, Darren. Yes, we're also in Ontario. So let us know where you are watching from.
We got Wendy joining us. Wendy, thank you for being here. We got Evil Llama. Did I see Saucy Rossi back in the house?
Oh.
Hello, Saucy Rossi.
Okay, so I got to get rocking and rolling to get this prepared for us to get this in the oven. So I've got a standard cake pan here, and you know what? When you buy these, they say they're nonstick. I will never trust that.
I don't trust that.
You butter this thing up, it's still a nightmare. Unless you got the removable bottom part of it, I will always parchment.
Guys, especially when you're cooking with eggs, like which we are today, we're going to be making a custard.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mikey, we got Mikey Bierman in the house. He's saying hello, Maddie, Kiki, Barbecue Mama, Pops, and Hollywood Tim, because he's going Hollywood.
Whoops. Okay.
It's true, guys.
I screwed up the first piece. Sorry.
That's okay.
That was a test run. I wanted to see if it was going to work. It does.
We got lots to spare. No worries, Kiki. Okay, so yeah, guys, when you're making a custard and you're making stuff with eggs in it, it will stick like a son of a gun.
Well, no matter what you do. Okay, so here's a little tip. Get your parchment, and you might be like, oh, it's not fitting. What am I going to do? Just take it and crumple it up.
It also feels wonderful.
It feels great. Get out any sort of like holiday aggression you might have, or aggression in general. Okay, so then we're going to unwrap it, and then you'll notice once you've done that, it fits in there a lot easier.
I think that's such a cool tip. Once I did that, there was no turning back. You can cut it, you can do whatever you want, but that is perfect.
We're going to do two pieces though, because you'll notice on the sides it doesn't quite go all the way up. So I'm going to do another piece just to make sure that we've got even coverage here.
We got Joey joining us, and he was saying that he's heard Ontario being referred to as Blonde Ontario. I've never heard that. You got two brunettes here. We're in Ontario right now, so I've never heard that before.
And is that supposed to be offensive for some reason? It sounds like it is.
I didn't even take it like that, but now I am. Okay, guys, so I'm going to start cutting this up. So this recipe is perfect for half a panettone. So for me, why this works is because I like cutting it in half, eating half of it with my coffee, not all at once, sometimes all at once. but eating half of it with my coffee the way that it was meant to be eaten. And then once it's a couple days old and it starts to get a touch stale, that's when I make this. Okay, so we're just gonna start cutting this up. You don't really need to cut this up. You can rip it up if you want, but we're just breaking it down into smaller, irregular chunks. I don't like it to be like cubed. I want it to be more like rustic and more natural looking. Did I see Kathy was in the house too? Hey,
Yeah,
Kathy.
I already said hi to Kathy.
Oh, I didn't.
Hi, Kathy. Yeah, the thing about panettone is that it goes down easy. If you're having a cup of coffee.
It does, guys. Look at how, if you're thinking it's dense like a fruit cake, because some people compare this to a fruit cake.
It is not a
ain't.
fruit
Look
cake.
at how soft that is. That's super, super soft. It's not dense whatsoever.
You got to show TikTok.
Oh, sorry, TikTok. Okay, so this is what it looks like. That's like the little chunk of it there.
Hey,
and
guys.
then look, there's no way that that's like the traditional fruit cake, which is dense. I love them, but that thing is dense and that eats like a mule if you eat a big piece. You can eat a big piece of this and you can still keep it moving.
You know what? You know what I've been seeing a lot of people posting this year that I have to make? Something a lot of people from the UK I've seen posting, and I don't know if this is a Christmas thing or it's just a good thing that people are making, period. It's called tea loaf. Have you heard of tea loaf? It's like a fruit cake, but the fruit, instead of being soaked in alcohol, it's soaked in black tea. And then the tea is like the wet part of
Like
the wet
an orange
ingredients.
Pico?
No, like a Earl Grey.
Ooh, I had Earl Grey this morning.
Did you?
Yes.
And then it's put into the loaf, and then you turn it with like flour and sugar and whatever. And then you bake it, and it's like you eat it with tea too. So it's like,
oh, I would assume.
Yeah, it's like it's like a coffee cake, but for tea, and it's got tea in it. I have to make it.
I think that's cool. You
Mike's
don't
saying
get
they've
enough
heard of
love
it.
for the tea.
Yeah,
coffee.
yes.
We all know coffee. Which
Do you want this?
Yes, I do.
Okay, here,
Thank
sorry.
you. That looks perfect.
I got it ready for you.
You did that super quick. There's a lot of coffee lovers out there, but you don't hear that much about the tea.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments, which do you prefer?
Saucy Rossi's saying like a light fruit cake. Yes, that is what it looked like to me. It has like raisins and currants and bits of stuff in it, just like a fruit cake would. But it looked good. And I don't care that Christmas is over. I'm making it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still going to make it. Saucy Rossi saying comforting, old-fashioned, bake with timeless appeal. Okay, are we talking about this? Or, oh no, Wendy's talking about sticky toffee pudding.
Ooh.
That sounds good too.
Okay, guys, look at how easy this is. Oh, that's all. We're already halfway there, okay? We're already halfway there. We're just going to put this into our pan and start to move on with our custard. Now, I'm going to go wash up, but we're also not just making this and serving as is. I don't know about you guys, but I love a gravy. Gravy is for savory foods. We are going to be making a sweet sauce that kind of reminds me of like a gravy because this is like
it's like a dessert gravy.
Yes, exactly.
Ooh.
It is like a dessert gravy.
Kind of gross, kind of good.
Gravy makes everything better, so a sauce is going to make this better. It doesn't need the sauce, but it's obviously much better with the sauce.
All right.
I'm going to go wash up.
Okay, I'll get started on the sauce. Very, very simple sauce. We're going to get started with some butter in a pan. We're going to get this going and melt the butter first. Now, if you don't want to make a sauce, bread pudding, baked French toast, whatever, it's all the very similar ingredients. You could use a good maple syrup if you have a good maple syrup. Absolutely. But this is just taking it to the next level.
And it's creamy.
Yes. Okay. So Maddie's saying it's better because it's creamy.
Yeah, sorry, it is. Okay, so guys, this is what we have here. We're ready to rumble. We're just putting that off to the side. TikTok, this is what it looks like. It's just the panettone cubed up, put into our pan. Now, I'm going to go start making our custard, and it's very, very easy. And it's very, very high in calories. Okay, let's just be
as
honest
this all
here.
is.
This is not stuff to be worried about that. It's still the holidays. No one needs to be concerned about that. We have Canadian whiskey in the house saying Merry Christmas, ladies. We got Jeffy saying cheers from Port Hope. Oh, Jeffy's in Port Hope today.
Oh,
Awesome, Jeffy.
You
And
probably hear us.
Walter's saying they're in Newmarket. Awesome. And Guido Jacobson, he's back, baby. He's saying rum cake is good.
Ooh.
Well, then he's going to love what we have going on up in here, okay?
Oh.
I always like to say most dessert recipes have this stuff. This is vanilla extract. This is a good quality vanilla extract.
Your standard.
If you want to jack it up further, add some rum.
But did you know, if you don't drink, you can also use rum extract.
Yes.
There is a rum extract that you can buy.
However, though, you can't, if you're worried about that, because this is being baked,
It does
it
cook
cooks
off.
out, so you don't need to be worried about that.
Some people get weird about that though, like with kids and stuff. I'm like, you're not getting the kids smashed,
Yes,
people. It's
no.
it's not gonna happen.
You don't
Unless
need to worry
unless they
about
get their
that.
hands on that bottle somehow.
We have Paray joining us from Dubai.
Oh,
That's
cool.
awesome.
Very cool.
What time is it in Dubai? Guys, we're obsessed with the time zones. I don't know how many times we have to say it, okay? It's getting old.
Did we say hi to Marianne?
Marianne's in the house on YouTube.
Hi, Marianne.
Hi, Marianne. She switched to YouTube. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna brown this a little bit. Add a little bit more
buddy.
flavor.
You go for it. So, guys, we have 2 cups of half and half. Okay, 2 cups. That's a lot. Yes, we know. But like I said, it doesn't count over the holidays. Paray's telling us it's 9:30 a.m. over there.
PM.
Oh, PM. Oh my goodness. This could be, guys, what I like about this is this could be served as a breakfast, as a brunch. This could also be served as a dessert. So I wouldn't be opposed to eating this at 9:30 p.m.
Yes. Okay, so for brown butter, if you've never browned butter before, that's all there is to it. You put some butter in a pan and you brown it. I don't know what gave it away. It's called brown butter.
Nice and easy.
That's what it's called.
We got Greg in the house watching from Oshawa, the city that we were born and raised in. We're proud Oshawa girls.
The schwa or the dirty schwa, depending on if you want to call it that. I sometimes take offense to that. I sometimes don't because I get it.
If we say it, we're allowed to say it because we're from there. Other people who say it, you're not allowed to say it.
No,
okay?
exactly. You have to be from here to say that.
Guys, we have 3 eggs going into our custard. Now we're going to go in with some white sugar. Now, if, like I always say, guys, we talk a lot on this show. We gab. That's, you know how this show is. If you're missing part of the recipe or you didn't hear part of the recipe, you can head to maddieandkiki.com to get the full recipe there. Okay, so we're going to just start to mix everything up. We're also going to put in some cinnamon. This is, to me, if you don't like cinnamon, I don't really know what else you could add because I feel like this is mandatory.
Mm-hmm. Cinnamon is what's going to give it that like really delicious flavor.
Yep. Greg McLeod is saying was in high school with our dad. Barbecue Pops.
Very cool.
That's awesome.
All right, so Eva Llama did mention just don't burn the butter. That is one thing if you are making brown butter. It starts to froth up like that, and you'll see the color is going like a golden. Once it froths, you got to keep your eye on it because it can go from brown to too dark, and it gets really bitter. So you don't want to let it go for too long before adding in your milk. Very slowly. And this is actually is almond milk. And we're going to see if this is going to work just as well as if we were to use cream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, guys, this is supposed to be cream, but I'm not going to lie. It's the holidays. I didn't feel like going out. I did not know stuff was open today. So I was like, let's do some almond milk. Let's do it.
Oh, look at that nice brown color. Yep. Okay, and then we're going to add in our brown sugar because we've got to sweeten this up. And then, hi, O. Henry. How's it going? They're saying hello.
Hi, O. Henry.
Okay, we're just going to dissolve that. Make sure that brown sugar is like really broken up.
Paray is asking how brown is too brown for butter.
Well,
phenomenal answer.
It's kind of like an experience thing. You have to know when it's about to turn. You want to look for a golden color, but not dark, if that makes any sense. Eva Llama, don't even look at me. He's saying, how do you milk an almond? It's spelled with a Y. It's not technically milk because I get it. It's not really milk.
We have Guido Jacobson saying it's 9:26 a.m. there. Where are you watching from, buddy? I didn't see your answer. And German Smith is saying, I use almond milk all the time, looking good.
Yes, why not?
I think it's going to be good for in that too. It's not maybe going to be as creamy, but because there's so much cream in this thing, I think we're going to be fine. We're
going to turn it down and we're just going to simmer it because almond milk it's got water in it obviously as well. So if we just cook off the water, it will eventually thicken up. Mm-hmm. You don't have to worry about that.
Now we're going to add some vanilla in there. Take a little sniffer of that. Okay, I meant here, but you can put this.
Well, I'm taking it.
Technically, guys, I don't know what people say when you don't add vanilla to sauces on the pan, like remove it when it comes off the pan. I don't think that makes a huge difference.
I don't listen to stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't really care. I don't, in my experience, it tastes amazing just the same. Now, we are going to add the good stuff. This is Jamaican rum. I think this one is, Jamaican rum. And as you can see, it's been enjoyed. We're almost getting down to the end of the bottle here. And
you know what would have been good here? That rum cream that I gave you.
Well, that would have been it's not necessary because there's cream in here.
I know, but why not use that?
It's
You
gone
have it.
bye-bye.
Oh, okay.
It's gone bye-bye. It is no longer around, okay? Joey's saying Maddie and Kiki should headbang randomly every 45 seconds. You know, that's reminding me of like, you know, when people say like you can get what is that called? Hypnotized. And then you can like teach people to do things. I
Is
feel
that
like
true?
I don't know. Yeah, do you believe in that?
Hooray is saying Jamaican cream rum is the best. That's what we had, but apparently Maddie's already drank it.
It's gone. Look, it was a tiny bottle. Okay, that was gone by the end of the day when you gave that to me.
Wow. Okay, so the last thing we're going to add into our sauce is some cinnamon and nutmeg.
I don't know if it's coming from that or this.
Really nice cinnamon and nutmeg going in here. And I don't know, nutmeg's one of those things that like a lot of people say go easy on it, but I really like the flavor.
You can go too much.
You can
certain
go,
things,
but that's not too much. Just a little bit of each.
No, yeah, exactly. It's an 1/8 of a teaspoon of each. Just because that sauce is small, guys. It's not a huge sauce. We have Valentin joining us saying, hey, Maddie and Kiki. Hey, all. Happy Thursday. Happy Merry Christmas. What is Merry Christmas en français? No, that's Italian. Bon Natale.
Buona fetta? That's a birthday, isn't it? Happy birthday!
Guys, can someone tell us what is Merry Christmas en français?
Yeah, what is that?
We always
we should know
like
this. We're
to try
terrible
and
Canadians.
communicate with our friend Valentin, who's watching from France.
Is that right?
Joyeux Noel! Yes, Saucy Rossi!
Is that right?
Yes, that's reminding me that instantly that's coming back to me.
Why did I say happy birthday?
And then Joey's just saying a Feliz Christmas dot. Okay.
All right.
I love it. Oh, and Valentin's letting us know too. Joyeux Noel.
Okay, good to know.
I love it. Guys, I'm adding some orange zest. It is the zest of the holidays. No, definitely I would not do lemon here. I would not do lime here. I would not do lemon. I would not do lime. I would just forego it entirely if you don't have orange.
Yeah, chocolate and orange do go quite well together.
Yes, and guys, we're using a dark chocolate. I want to know who here likes dark choco, because a lot of people don't.
You know what I don't really get? Like, I understand from a business perspective why they do it, but these panettones you get, or anything Christmas related for that matter, you pay full price right up until yesterday. Then today, boom, everything's on sale.
But genius, people can watch this. Go get it for half off and make it yourself.
Yeah.
Guys, look at all that zest. We're putting that into our cream sauce that we have here. Look at that. Okay, we're just gonna throw that right in there.
I don't get the people that don't like dark chocolate.
I don't either.
Dark chocolate's my favorite.
Are people saying if they like it or not?
I'm a dark chocolate girly.
Me too. Honey, you are a hundo Pete.
I eat dark chocolate daily. 1 square, 2 squares tops, maybe. No, sometimes I'm lying. Sometimes 3, sometimes 4. Saucy Rossi is saying also love dark chocolate. I feel like dark chocolate's like adult chocolate, which sounds sexual.
Yes, okay, buddy.
But I didn't mean it that way.
It's the holidays. We don't need to be taking it that way.
Mike Bierman is saying, yeah, love dark chocolate. I feel like it is. Kids like milk chocolate. That doesn't appeal to my palate anymore.
Temp, what are you into?
Regular chocolate.
Dark or milk? Are you saying milk?
Yeah.
Milk?
Lame.
Yeah, that is lame. I like both.
The temp is still like a child, though, in many ways.
Look,
okay.
you agreed to work today. Okay, we need to be nice to the guy.
Okay, I'm going to let our sauce continue to simmer up. I'm going to turn it down quite a bit. But since there's nothing really left for me to do except wait for that to thicken a tiny bit, who wants to take a dip dive in the bread box of questions?
I could.
All right.
I could. I'm just going to be still stirring away. I'm making sure that we have everything here that we have going in. Key, you go get your question, and then I'm going to pour this in.
All right. Do you want me to get your oven going yet?
Not yet.
Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see what we have today in the bread box of questions. I never know how to close this thing properly. I feel like it's going to come crashing down.
I love that thing, but it is a little bit confusing on the old open and close.
Okay, here we go. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Chris. Hi, Darren over on TikTok.
Hey, guys.
Okay, so here we go from the bread box of questions. I'd like to hear what your answer is to this one. What's the one thing you're never too busy to do on a daily basis? I'm assuming.
All right, let's.
I added in that last part, but
let's hear that again.
All right, here's the question. What is one thing that you're never too busy to do? Like a lot of people say they're too busy to exercise, or that's like a big one. People, which can I just tell you guys, I'm getting tons of pop-ups for like workout stuff now.
Gym memberships.
Yeah,
and
oh my
stuff.
God. Amanda.
The gym. Hey, Amanda.
Hi,
Amanda
Amanda.
Palumbo saying, just popping by to say Merry Christmas, Maddie and Kiki and
Oh.
family. Love the Palumbos.
Oh,
What a sweetheart.
isn't she?
Amanda, we're thinking of you right now, girl. Thank you for popping in.
Yes, we
very,
are.
very sweet of you.
Okay, so guys, did you get that question? What's the one thing you're never too busy to do? We were just talking about a lot of people. Now, you guys are probably noticing too the gym advertisements through the roof.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of
Jim's
people.
about to get busy for a week or two.
Yeah. Eva Lama saying he's never too busy to tell someone he loves them.
Oh, Evil Mama.
Oh, my heart.
What a sweetie.
Tom saying never too busy to help a friend. Tom, that is, I
Guys,
love
these
that.
answers. The barbecue family.
We've got someone in Frederick saying hello from the city of Paris in France. Wow, hello.
Cool. Do you know our friend Valentin?
Not everybody knows everyone.
That's what people do to us all the time.
I
They're like,
know.
you guys are Canadian. Do you know this person? We're like, it's a big country, people. It's a real big country.
Okay, HT saying gym, work, eat, sleep. Yeah, HT, the good habits.
HT's not just about a healthy body. Okay, even though he does take care of his
Stop
body.
talking about his body.
No, we call him Hot Tommy for a reason. Okay, I will not stop talking about his body. But he also takes care of his mind too. They both work together.
If you don't use it, you lose it, people.
And working out is not just for the body; it also is for the mind.
I feel like working out, in my opinion, is way more for the mind than the body. Like, yeah, you obviously
It's
you can.
equal.
No,
Okay, guys, Keith's just saying no.
it's not equal. I
I'm
feel like
pouring
it's
this
way
on,
more
guys.
important to the mental health. Hey, Gary, how are you?
Gary, Barbecue Jones saying hello, all happy Boxing Day, guys. Can I also just say thank you guys for all being here with us today? You're taking time out of spending time with your families, or maybe even watching with your family right now, which would be lovely. Shout out to all the extended barbecue family members who are tuning in possibly for the first time today.
Yes, we really appreciate you guys doing this over your break. Come tuning in and spending some time with us, making something delicious.
Yep.
All right, I got a good one.
All right.
I am never too busy to shower or brush my teeth.
Buddy, that was going to be mine.
Really?
I'll try and think of something else because as soon as you saw that, or as soon as you said that, that's what I was thinking.
Okay. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I cannot think of one occasion where I have gone to bed without having a shower. And so much so, one time I actually got into a car accident. It wasn't that bad of a car accident, but I had to go to the hospital, and I came home and still showered.
Mm-hmm.
It took a bit longer to get in the shower because I was hurting, and I had one of those like funny, you know, those cartoon like neck things. Remember that?
Well, they're not cartoon, buddy. They're there for a reason.
No, I know, but it reminds me of like cartoons when people get hurt. And I had one of those, and I still had a shower and brushed my teeth.
But you've had a shower after surgery.
Yeah, I have showers all the time.
You can't go to bed.
I can't relax until.
Yes.
Will Wonka is saying happy Christmas week, gorgeous queens.
Aww.
That is so sweet.
Will Wonka, love the name.
Happy Christmas week to you too.
Now, guys, as you guys can see, I've poured our custard over top. If you're thinking that looks really juicy, almost too juicy, that's when you know a pudding or a French toast casserole is right. Now, what we're supposed to do with this is technically let this hang out like this and soak in for 20 minutes. As you know, the show's only 1 hour, so we don't have time to do that. We're gonna just pretend that it's been soaking in, and we're gonna get the oven preheated and just get this in. But if you let it soak for the 20 minutes, it gets all nice and soaked in and juicy and squishy. It's not gonna make a massive difference if you need to rush it, but it is ideal to let it sit. We just threw on our dark chocolate. Look at that. You could do milk choco. It ain't going to be the same, but dark choco and orange zest made for each other.
Love it, honey. Hi, Art Harris. How are you?
Hi, Art Harris.
Happy holidays. Hope you're having a great week so far.
I'm going to get our oven preheating.
Okay. All right. So we've got our sauce rocking and rolling. I'm doing quite a bit of nothing now. Because our sauce is ready. Well, it's not quite ready. It's got to reduce down a tiny little bit more, but look at that. Look at how rich it looks. You could leave it as is. Like, I don't think anyone's going to complain. That looks like a nice, delicious, rich sauce.
Mm-hmm.
That is the extra mile.
But that looks spectacular.
Doesn't it?
Yes.
I'd say the almond milk is working just fine.
Oh my goodness. The browning of the butter.
I know.
Takes that to the next level.
Oh, that smells good.
I want to get in there.
I would
Smells
have
so
to agree
good.
with Kathy though. I don't like finicky recipes. Like I like that this is literally
Yeah, This is the
this
same.
is dump it in a pan and let it go. Like
This is, guys. It's so as it is as usual. We're gabbing a lot through it. It seems more complicated because we're taking longer. You could do this in 2 seconds.
I don't like anything that requires me to get out like a candy thermometer. No, thank you.
No.
This is Christmas.
No.
I'm not trying to do a lot of work.
Me
I'm trying
neither.
to have a
We're
vacation.
trying to just keep it nice and easy. Keep it just flowing.
CJ.
We got CJ in the house saying howdy, howdy, boys and girls.
Hi, CJ.
Hey, CJ.
Okay, so this is hanging out. Do we want to move on to Cheers to the Weekend? Are you in the mood for a beverage?
We could go on to on to Cheers to the Weekend. I'm just hanging out. This is just gonna soak in for just during the preheat time.
Okay.
Actually, can you show TikTok?
Yes, hang on.
They never got to see it. But anybody just joining us, guys?
Oh,
we
good
are
heavens.
making a dark chocolate panettone pudding with a brown sugar sauce. Honey, stop putting this off to the side. Because that is gonna I already almost like got attached to that, and if that goes flying, I'm not gonna hear the end of it.
Ow, and hot syrup all over you.
Let's not have that happen.
Okay, here, I'll give this back to you. That looks spectacular, honey.
Yeah, just even like that, take a little sniff.
Yes.
Sniff in that.
Oh my goodness. I think this is so much better
Oh.
than a regular like bread pudding because bread is not have all the flavor of panettone. You're already 3/4 of the way there.
Exactly. Could you do this with a regular bread? You could, but it ain't going to be the same. There's also a texture element of panettone that also still comes through during the during this cooking process.
Yes. Frederick is saying super, but since they're in France, I'm imagining they're saying super.
Yeah, nailed it.
Is that it?
Nailed it, buddy. Absolutely nailed that.
Is that right?
CJ is saying nothing wrong with some hot syrup all over you.
Oh, CJ.
Okay,
Oh, my
CJ.
goodness.
Wow, my goodness, buddy.
Oh my goodness.
Heat it up over here.
All right, who's ready for a beverage? And then, honey, I want to hear what's the one thing that you're never too busy to
I'm
do.
gonna think of
Don't
mine,
say
though, 'cause
showering. I already took it.
Sorry that we're both clean girls, and I don't want to hear it from anyone. Okay.
All right, it's time for a beverage. Weekend, I've got a phenomenal beverage for you guys. I'm just gonna move this over. I hope you guys can see.
Guidon Jacobson is saying my mom makes bread pudding. Guys, yeah, bread pudding is a fantastic one.
Yes. Okay, so we're doing some clean living with Kiki. Hopefully, I have a few of you just in time for January. I know a lot of people are trying to clean up their diets.
Dry January.
Dry January is like a thing.
I will not be doing that, but all the power to you.
Yeah, a lot of people. I think dry January is like the gym thing. People are into it for about a week.
Do they even make it for the whole month?
Exactly.
Or just everything in moderation, people. Now, before Key gets started, I'm
Okay.
going to get this in, and then I'm just going to do a lot of standing looking cute. Let's be honest, okay? You guys know I love doing that.
Okay. Okay, so I've got a really nice drink for those of you that for this holiday season that are choosing not to drink alcohol, the designated drivers, you're doing dry January, anything like that. Or even if you do drink alcohol and you just want something that is going to be a delicious drink without alcohol in it, you could also enjoy this.
Guys, I'm putting a 30-minute timer on because that's all that takes. 30 minutes, $3.75. There also is a standing period though. Okay, so there is a little bit of waiting in this recipe, but it is worth the wait. Could you rush it? And have we rushed it in the past? Yes, we have, and it's fine. Me and you are so like easy breezy.
We're like do as I say, not as I do. We break all the rules.
Yeah, like sometimes it's okay, guys. We always say like we're trying to take like the worry about cooking out. Like sometimes
and like pretentiousness.
People get too scared to even embark on a recipe. So like just it's fine.
It is fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's just we're saying a lot of it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm gonna keep this moving.
All right, please do because I don't want it to burn.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got some beautiful martini glasses. Just because you don't drink alcohol doesn't mean you don't want a special glass.
Amen,
sometimes.
sister. Yes.
Look at these. Absolutely beautiful. If this doesn't scream NYE, I don't know what does. Especially for New Year's Eve. I'm not normally one for like the crazy mocktails, but if it's New Year's Eve, I want something special in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Something like this, okay? So we're going to do a coffee mocktini is what I'm calling it. I was going to go with a chocolate theme, but instead we're going to do like a coffee hazelnut theme. We've got this delicious syrup here. This is a sugar-free syrup.
That's awesome because I think Mike Bierman said he's diabetic now. So shout out to all the people who have diabetes, which is very, very common. This could be for you.
Yeah, but even if you're just trying to so diabetes, great. If you're trying to reduce your sugar, you've indulged a little too much over the holiday season. Why not?
I love reducing my sugar where I can because look at what we're having today. This is a high sugar feast. So why not have a low sugar cocktail?
Why not?
It's called balance, people.
Okay, so this one. We bought a bunch of these. We've got like 5 of them and 5 or 6 of these in one order. What?
Joey, no one's asking you to do that, pal. He's like, I'd chug that for $25.
Ew! I think this is like used sparingly. These
Yes,
things.
I think it's like actually that would be good in cooking too.
Yes.
Like an extract type scenario.
Yeah, so this is the hazelnut one, but it also did come in chocolate caramel. There's a salted caramel, and they all came in one pack. So
guys,
we're
get ready to see those in some upcoming bids.
So I don't know how pungent these are. So we're gonna go little on them, and we can always add more later because I don't want too much. Even if it is sugar free, I don't like it things too sweet.
Agreed.
Okay,
Me too.
so then the only other things that we're gonna add to this, because I'd like to enjoy this, is we're gonna do a plant-based milk. Eva Llama, don't look at me. This is not an almond milk though. This is my homemade coffee creamer that I like to make. If you are interested, I can give you the exact recipe for this. I've nailed it down over the years through trial and error to get it nice and thick like a coffee creamer. It's got hemp seeds, pumpkin seeds, and cashews. And
Guys,
I find
I've had it multiple times. It's so good.
look at like the consistency. I'll show you. Like it's not watery at all. It's nice and creamy and rich. And those 3 seeds provide like a lot of creaminess and richness. Look at that. Okay, so we're gonna do a little in there and a little in there.
Gorge. I like that also this is being made right in the glass.
Or you're not supposed to do that.
No, I like sometimes you can make a cocktail right in the glass, but I'm just saying it doesn't require like a mixer.
Maddie's like, it's quite interesting what you're doing.
No, I like it. Evil Llama. He said we like it thick. He also is on Insta. People like to mix and mingle around.
Yeah. Okay. And then the last thing we're gonna add is freshly brewed coffee. This coffee is decaf,
Okay, good.
made in a French press
Wait,
this morning.
is that one for me?
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
I didn't know I get one too.
No, I'm drinking both of them myself. Like
I don't get one.
No,
Oh,
no.
man.
Buddy. The temp has made it clear he doesn't want my non-alcoholic drinks, so fine. You don't get them anymore.
Well, I do. I want them.
Okay, so I made this in a French press this morning.
Ooh, I love a French press.
That's why I did it, baby.
Guys, we got Trumpet Master in the house. I also saw Judge Webb. I'm not sure if he's still here. Hello, both of you guys. Thank
Look
you
at
for
that.
being here with us today.
Look at this.
He's whipping us up a nice no, you called it a mocktaini, which
It's
I actually really like.
Because it's not a cocktail.
Mhm.
It's not a mocktail. It's a mocktaini.
I love it.
Okay, look at that. You got your coffee in there. Now, we could stop here and this would be like a slightly above average drink. Or
How's that slightly above average, buddy? That totally is above average.
you got to get people on the garnish. That's where you take it
Mhm.
to way above average.
I've been speaking about garnish for years now. Okay, people, if that came to your table at a restaurant just like that, I wouldn't be that pleased.
Can you tell me why people in videos now or girls are going,
I can't.
What?
I want to gag when I
Why?
see that.
why
just
is that a
can't.
thing?
I
I know.
don't know, but no.
Well, I don't get
just
it.
I hate it. I
It's
hate
the
a lot.
girls. It's the girls with the fake nails.
No, but on anything. Literally on anything.
What's
Like-
the point of it?
No, it's this.
Yeah, I don't get
Oh,
it.
No,
Okay, so let's check these out.
I can't stand it.
Full disclosure, I bought these at the dollar store.
Good. The dollar store is a great place to get cool garnish.
Ooh, you know something's fancy if it has a little paper at the top.
Ooh, does it? Is that the criteria for being fancy?
Yes. If it comes in with a paper,
Oh my good. What are these?
give them to me. I can't
Give
have
me
these.
one.
I know I can't. I bought these specifically for you, honey. I can't
Oh
even
my
have
goodness,
these.
those look like what are those things that we used to like?
Pyroline.
Yes, with the hazelnut and the twirl.
Okay.
But those were okay. Can I please get that? Are you gonna wreck this?
How do I get this out? Oh,
Sorry, guys. I'm a child of the born in the 80s, raised in the 90s. If you give something to me that looks like this, I'm gonna pretend it's a cigarette.
look at these.
Don't smoke, people, but I dare you to not hold it like this.
Okay.
And then give it when a.
Buddy, that's mine. Don't put that in
Oh,
my.
you can't have
that.
this? Oh.
Okay. Tim's laughing. Okay, so honey, yours fell. But basically, like what we're trying to do here is a little garnish like that. That's how you want to leave it.
Beauty.
This one's mine. These have milk in them. I can't eat these, so I'm going to leave it off of mine. But
These have
that's-
milk in them.
These have milk in them.
Okay, can I just try this on the?
I'm going
tongue?
to take it off though. That's annoying me.
This is sweet. Oh,
Okay.
excuse. Can I please eat mine?
Yes.
My little garnish cigarette. Okay, that is, I don't trust you with that. Guys, just to let you know, Key spills quite frequently.
I find dripped coffee all over my house, on the walls, on the front porch. Like, what am I doing?
Okay, holding a cocktail with a cigarette on the side like that.
Except it's not a real cigarette, so you look extra lame.
No, I'm gonna spill this. I feel like I look so cool. I don't know why, because smoking isn't cool, but I'm still the generation that thinks it's cool. I'm giving this a go.
You have to, mine's too full. Oh, my God, that is
buddy.
good. Cheers me.
Oh my, yeah, well, we just
Guys,
chugged in.
Who wants to put 2024 behind them?
Okay, Kathy, saying I'm getting my Mad Men on. This is so the Mad Men.
It is.
The gals holding their little martini glass like this with their little beautiful cig on the side.
Okay, I can't do too much of shimmying because I'm gonna spill it. But guys, cheers to 2025. Let's put this year behind us.
I feel totally left out. This is
You
depressing.
know what? No,
Can he have a
give
cigarette,
him this.
please?
Give him.
He can have an edible cigarette.
Temp, I will make you one, but you were bad mouthing my mocktails before, so that's why you didn't get one. Eva Lama's asking, what alcohol would you add to that, Maddie, if you wanted to? It does not need it.
Good cigarette.
No, because it's the holidays.
Oh.
Okay, also opening, guys, I'm
Maddie
not
feels
giving this
badass
up.
with that
I
fake
do.
cigarette.
I'm not giving this up. Opening up a thing of rum, holding this.
Looks trash.
No, it
You look
doesn't.
trashy.
I put some rum in there, guys. Why
Glenna,
not?
me and you both, girl. Merry Christmas. She said, I'm so done with 2024. Yeah,
yes.
let's put this year behind us, guys.
Saucy Rossi. Maddie's on one. Okay, guys, let's see
This is
if
spectacular.
rum would go into this. Now, it goes from mocktini to real martini.
Now, this stuff is strong.
Oh my goodness gracious.
This is strong.
Yes, buddy.
Don't put too much of it. It does have a chemical taste. It has like a slight chemical
go light.
taste.
Go light. Let me try my
But this is good. How is that thing?
Oh my.
I like the little tin it came in too.
It's so tempted. Did you have this?
Yeah, it's good.
Have more. There's like 100 in there.
Can I try the
What?
drink?
Do you want here?
The alcohol one, please.
Can I please give this to the temp? He's working today.
Yes, fine. I'm enjoying mine. No one's getting the rest of mine. This one's a winner. If you are looking for a really great mocktail to make someone, NYE, make it decaf. Although I might make it calf to stay up to midnight because I never do.
Walk around with one of these. I ain't getting standing like this.
Yeah, that's really good.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah, it is.
See that creamy non-dairy milk?
Rob's joining us. Prairie Barbecue saying happy holidays, M&K.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Rom. Anyone joining us being like, is Maddie holding a cig? It's edible, everybody.
It's from the dollar store and it's a cookie.
And
It's a cookie.
I just want to hold it for fun. Now, let's see what this looks like.
Okay, let's see what this looks like.
It ain't done yet. No, let's leave that one.
Okay, we're gonna leave that one.
We have one at the ready.
Where it's getting feisty with her fake cigarette.
Can I cut holding a cig?
You're even holding it in a trash way too.
I know. No, it's not trash. She said Maddie Monroe.
No, you need one of those long pointy
Guys,
sticks.
don't smoke, but just walk around holding this. It's very invigorating, I have to say. Okay, now, no, but you know what? No, but
Oh,
this
this
is
looks
trash.
good.
This is trash.
Drinking and holding that.
So, no, I can't do it. Talking with this in your lip.
Ew, that is bad.
Also, skillful. If you can do that, I feel like that's a skill. Okay, now, guys, this is what let's get back to business here. What is Saucy Rossi? He's like, that's a power move. I think it is. Guys, this is what it looks like when it comes out. Now, when I took this out this morning, I wasn't ready to take the paper off. Does that make for a good presentation? No, it does not. So try and get that off, but I didn't want to take it. I didn't want to remove that when I took this out of the oven this morning. Quiche TikTok.
Okay.
Because it was very fragile.
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah, that smells good.
You guys will see. We're going to cut into that. And you guys will see how you cannot skip the parchment paper step.
No.
Okay, I've done it before when you're making eggy things like quiche, like a baked, like a frittata. You gotta have parchment. It will stick.
I feel cool with this because I don't drink.
Buddy, get yourself one of these.
So
throw
give
that
me
on
one.
the side. Throw
Give-
that
no,
on the side,
wait.
man. Get the Yes.
Because I don't drink, so I feel like this is like.
Okay, also,
do I look cool?
this one's just for me.
No.
No, I'm gonna do one of these too. this show's gone completely off the rails. Guys, it's fun. Happy
Well, I want
holidays,
to eat
everybody.
it. I wish I could eat this thing.
Okay, let's give this
Yeah.
a cut.
You got to get the saucy Ross. You got to get the pinky out.
Yeah. Yes, buddy. Yes. Okay,
This
let's.
is really nice. This drink. Temp, do you like it?
Yeah, I do. It's really good.
Mhm. It doesn't need the rum. It really doesn't.
I didn't
It's
think
good
it did.
Straight up. I did that for Evil Llama.
I
so-
want to try. I want to try the rest of these.
Mhm. Okay, so Temp, let's look alive here. Yep, he's too busy drinking his cocktail. We're gonna be cutting in. Okay, let's see what this is looking like on the inside. Now, you guys can't feel this, but I have to tell you, this has like a fudgy feeling to it.
Ooh.
It
it looks
doesn't
dense.
feel like bread anymore. Okay, let's Key hooked us up with what she's calling, what is this, a pie spatula?
No, it's for cookies.
Oh, I requested a pie spatula.
And I said I don't have one. That's
Okay.
all I had, buddy.
the first slice to get out is always the hardest.
You know what they say a trick for that is?
What?
Cut the second slice, and for some reason that makes the first one come out easier.
Does it?
Try it.
Okay, that was
You
almost
cut
out,
two.
but let's see if Key's theory is right.
I've heard that for pies, and you got to give it one of these. You got to tap the ash
I already
off.
did that, and you got mad at me for putting it in your drink.
Is that right? Is that what people do? Is that right? This doesn't feel good. No,
But
it's
just
wait,
a disclaimer: nobody starts smoking. It's just fun
wait.
to do this.
No, don't they do this
I just throw mine. No. Oh yeah, you can do that.
like that? I don't know.
This one's mine. This has been in my ear.
I've handled this quite a bit. No one eat this.
Okay, let's see if Key's theory. Let's get back to business here. Let's
Okay.
see if Key's theory works. No, it does not. It feels the exact same.
Okay, I don't know. I heard that for pie. That looks spectacular,
Guys,
honey.
look at that. Look at how dense that is now. When you
Ooh.
pull this out of the oven, since we're not showing you what this looks like when it's pulled out of
Show
the oven,
TikTok.
it will feel jiggly. Do not think, oh, it's not cooked yet. Guys, look at that. Look at how good that looks. Jiggly is what we're aiming for here, because once this cools, it will continue to cook and it will continue to set up. So that's why I'm saying when this comes out of the oven, you technically you do need to let it stand for a little
Oh
bit.
wait, I'm like sleeping on the job here. I got to put our sauce in the container. I forgot. I got too involved in the
Look,
drinks.
when you
and
break
the...
out a fake cookie cigarette, that's what happens to us.
Okay,
guys.
hang on. And then
Okay.
you- Oh yes.
Does that not look okay? Ooh, yes,
Wait.
buddy.
Here we go. What you want to drizzle? Can I drizzle?
You drizzle, baby. You drizzle. Hold this up and get drizzled. TikTok. We'll come back for you. We will show you in a second.
Oh yes.
Robbie Bobby's here. He's saying Merry Christmas, you too. Robbie Bobby, stand by. You need to see that. Okay, yeah.
TikTok, I'm coming back. Look it. Here is the
Mhm.
panettone fully cooked with the nice, delicious.
Whoa,
sweet...
he went hot and heavy with the sauce too.
Why not? It's holidays. You're allowed to.
You can.
All right, now, honey, give us a taste and tell us what this is like. And
Ooh, and the sauce is nice and warm still. Guys, don't serve the sauce, don't serve this cool. This needs to be served warm to fully get the effect here. Sauce and bread pudding.
I think the extra chocolate chips on the top absolutely make it. Because for presentation wise too.
Presentation wise, but also you do need some extra choco. This was a chocolate panettone.
Robbie Bobby Sandy wants it.
Did you show him?
Yeah.
Okay, Robbie Bobby, we needed to show you. Guys, I'm gonna go in there. Let's look at that. Oh my goodness. Guys, I hope you can feel the texture coming through the screen here, because the texture is on point.
Oh, that looks so good.
All right, guys.
Yes,
I'm gonna give
Mike.
this a try.
Mike's saying, remember the Popeye candy that looked like cigarettes? That's what we did, Mike. That was our thing. Every Halloween, we were just like eating our candy, trying to look all like, you know what I mean?
You were making fun of me until you got your
And then-
hands on one.
And then it's really fun. I take
Mhm.
it back. It's
so fun.
This is what the holidays are all about, everyone.
Guys, if this is not 60s vibes right here,
Frederick is saying bravo to you both as great chef and congratulations. Thank you very much. We hope you have a happy holiday. That's very sweet of you to say.
thank you so much. That is very sweet of you to say. Holding this, eating this, enjoying this. If that's not 60s Mad Men holiday vibes,
This shirt's kind of giving it too.
I don't. Yeah, it
With the
is.
tie?
Yes, buddy. That is pure Mad Men.
Yeah.
Where does the time go?
I
people?
don't. We've had we you spent like 90% of the show going like this. We're like, okay, we're cooking.
Can we pull it off? No. Is that stopping us? No.
Is it making me feel incredibly cool? Yes.
Yeah. Am I going to add this to my lifestyle on a more frequent basis? Yes, I am. The cookie version. The cookie version. All right,
Oh
guys.
man.
I can't believe we're at an hour, but guys, if anyone has their family joining them watching the show for the first time, they're probably like, why are you guys watching this? Who are those two?
Yeah. Guys, we've had so much fun with you today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you guys taking the time over your holidays. This was an absolute blast. If you do have any panettone left over that you've been gifted, please make this.
And guys, if you do make this or any of our recipes, sometimes people send us the pics. That brings us a lot of joy.
Yes,
really
it does.
Guys. Thank you so much for sending them. Keep them coming. We'd love to see your version. Stick around for After Dark because we are doing After Dark still today.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for being with us, and we'll see you next Thursday, same time, same place.
Yep. Have
Bye,
a great
BBQ
week, guys.
family. We
See
love
you in
you guys.
2025.
Yeah.